Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working on a Turkey Day fall themed design for the Queen of Fall, Poppy. Of course, if you enjoy this type of content and want to see more Animal Crossing and other Nintendo games, click that subscribe button down below and comment what is your favorite villager. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to invite Poppy at the amiibo connection service inside the main office because Poppy is not on the beach. And here she is, the Queen of Fall. Now, I'm excited to design for Poppy because she used to live on my island, all of mine, but I kicked her out so I can move in one of the Sanrio characters, so I wanted to make a vacation home for her, of course. So I chose an island that has a beach because I feel like she would live in a cabin that's kind of by the beach, but of course it's also the fall season, and that's the time of year she would be going on vacation for. So here we are. The first thing that I wanted to do was to change the exterior of the house to make it look like a cabin, and of course I took a little while to decide exactly what type of house I wanted and what type of roof and what type of exterior color overall that I wanted for Poppy. Now I do also add a mushroom reef because of course that is very fall themed. Now I started to put down some pathing from Poppy's home all the way by the dock so that she has a clear pathway of where she's going. Obviously she knows where she's going, but you know. And then I wanted to put a patio near the cabin because I feel like a cabin you would have an outside area to sit and you can hang out with your family, especially during these Turkey Day celebrations. Now I do use some custom designs from different creators, so I will be putting the codes in the description down below if you guys want to use them as well. Now I love this heart grass path that goes all the way to Poppy's house, and I love it because I feel like Poppy is such an adorable character and she deserves adorable pathing, so you know we're going to use some heart grass. And of course we're also going to put some pathing on the beach because we need to make it more kind of organized, and I wanted to use these wooden planks, which will also be in the description down below. Now we are doing the main part of the speed build, which is putting down Turkey Day furniture. So we start by putting down a few of these Turkey Day chairs because what is Turkey Day without turkey chairs? Now I also continue by putting down the Turkey Day table and trying my absolute best to make it as symmetrical as possible. Now I did struggle a little bit with what I wanted to put down, but essentially I was thinking about what type of furniture would be outside, and of course these low folding tables in the dark wood that I found was absolutely adorable, and I think it just matches the outside aesthetic that Poppy would have at her home. Now what is Turkey Day without any food? I added a few various type of foods, including the pumpkin scones and the vegetable basket, along with the fruit water dispenser because we need to stay hydrated during these celebratory times, you know. Now I wanted to add a few more Turkey Day items, including the casserole and of course the Turkey Day decoration, and of course these plates onto the table so that it can be as Turkey Day themed as possible. Now we're gonna skip ahead a little bit, and I wanted to redesign these log garden lounge chairs so that there's a place on the beach where any guests can come by and they can hang out or lay down and kind of suntan even though it's fall at the beach. And at this point I also do repath the wooden planks that I had from earlier. And now I do add even more furniture by adding the serving cart near where the guest table would be and re-adding the pumpkin scones from earlier so that dessert is right around the corner for any guests that come by. This part of the video, now I was kind of confused on whether I actually liked where the table was, so you're going to see me moving around the table onto the beach, but then realizing that not all the furniture items could fit on the exact part of the beach that I wanted it to be. And in the end, I do put it back on the patio and kind of flip the table to another side and just change the overall look of the patio. And here I add a few country fences to indicate where guests might enter the location of where the main event is being held. And I also try to move the house more to the left, along with trying to move the furniture around just a little bit to make some more room for even more furniture. Now, because this is a fall speed build, I wanted to add even more fall themed furnitures such as the clothing line pole, a few leaf piles of course, and some mushrooms to light up the place and make it as autumn themed as possible. There are some furniture items here that you may not see at the end of the build because it didn't really match the aesthetic that I was going for, which is of course Turkey Day themed but kind of autumn themed, and some of the items were just too big or in the way, and you're going to see just a bunch of items being removed and being added over and over again to make the perfect build. So on the right side of the beach, I wanted to make a campfire so that after, if any guests come here to celebrate Turkey Day with Poppy, they can go to the beach and they can relax after the big main event of eating food, of course. And of course, this is a plush theme that Poppy was requesting, so I do add a few of these plushes along the way to make it seem like she has friends. I do add some log stools that these plushies can sit on, and I really like how it turned out, especially because it looks like they're kind of surrounding the campfire and trying to sing some campfire songs. Next, we're going to remove the tree bounty arch, and I wanted to put a table between these two lounge chairs, whatever they're called, and I wanted to add a few lights to light the way to Poppy's home, and I just realized that that is not centered on the dirt, but it's okay, we did our best. And I wanted to also add a few of these plants to make even more green scenery around her vacation home, especially because there's not a lot of room to add a lot of trees. And this is the point where I get rid of the tree bounty arch because I thought these moss ball balloon looking decorations were much cuter, and especially because it's a new item, I wanted to incorporate as many new items as possible, and it just really matched the autumn aesthetic. Now, Poppy, she's on vacation, but in reality, she is also a city girl. I just imagine her as someone who's from the city, and so she arrives to her vacation home by using this little bike. Now, I do add extra decorations such as this bird cage and the little triangular sign, the angled signpost, to indicate where her house is. To add even more greenery, I do add a few bushes and trees and a few pumpkins along the beach to kind of make it more fall themed and add more color to the overall build. So I add these pumpkins by the beach and make the flowers by her home, and essentially I do get rid of the olive bush, and I do re-add the red leaf pile along the wooden pathway and add a few weeds, because what is fall without overgrown weeds everywhere growing on the beach and growing near your home? Now, this pretty much concludes this speed build, but I wanted to also show you what this island or vacation home looks like when I change the time of day and the season, so let's go. Now, here we are. I am in absolute awe because there's a double rainbow above Poppy's vacation home, and I am just so in love with how this turned out. Now, let me just be quiet for a moment and just let you take in how this build turned out and just see for yourself the overall, what it looks like, and even the close-ups, and just take it all in. So, there you have it. If you enjoyed the speed build, let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!